And it felt like I was no longer feeling wet, or instead I felt warm. I was safe. I was enveloped in this comfy and velvety blanket of light all around me. And I felt like I was a part of it and it was a part of me. And I remember saying, I'm home, I'm home. Except I didn't say it with my mouth. I said it with my heart and my mind. And I felt so very, very safe and so very, very loved. Now, along with this light, my body had an indescribable vibration with it throughout, along with that white light. And the connection to that light and that humming type of vibration was a union of love greater than I've ever felt before or since. You know, I was completely at peace. As they say, a peace that passes all understanding. And the next memory I had was I was suddenly up on the shore, you know, coughing out water, cold and confused because I was away from the comfort and the safety of that vibrational light that I had just been in. However, a communication channel was opened up, you know, shortly after my experience. And I was always very reluctant to tell anybody about this, so now I'm telling everybody. But I heard angels singing, and the angel voices, they were always a little bit distant. They weren't like exactly in my ear, you know. The music that they make is unlike any music that we hear here on earth. The angels use the vibrations and the voices, their music, to raise our vibration or my vibration. But at that time, because I remember being able to hear them when I was feeling lonely and scared. So it was like a reassurance of that connection that I had back when I was 2.5. You know, I could just say that another thing is that as you allow yourself to connect to the angelic sounds, they raise higher and higher in that vibration. So they'll start, it's like, again, like the light coming to me started with the level I was at. Each time I had a little angelic uplift, it was reminding me, of course, of that peace and love that I had with the connection that I had in the near-death experience. And after my near-death experience, I kept like a longing to connect back to that light. My dreams became prophetic, and I gained an imaginary playmate too. She looked like me. And, you know, I was so young. I just thought that everybody, you know, could hear singing angels and fly in their dreams and had playmates that were invisible to others. I didn't know any different. And guess nobody was asking me about it.